Hello again, YouTubers, on with SpongeBob 101 back here again on the SpongeBob channel, and today is December 31st, 2018, which also means it's time for our overall review of SpongeBob for 2018. Now, unfortunately, I haven't had much time this year in general to make videos, and of course you will see that from the video selection on our channel. From videos from 2018 weren't really that amazing, and we didn't really have that many of them, but don't fret, because 2019 is going to be a big year for the channel. Although we didn't really manage to celebrate our 8th anniversary this year, next year actually I'll be getting off something that's been taking up a lot of my time. And yeah, so I'm just going to talk about a little bit about this before we actually get to SpongeBob. Basically where I live, all males have to do military service, and finally, finally I'll be getting out early January. So I'm really excited because, you know, it's time to do some internships, time to go to college, and of course I will have plenty of time to make videos for the SpongeBob channel. So that's something I'm really excited to get to. Yeah, so anyways, that is basically that. So on with SpongeBob 101, we're really gonna be doing quite a bit of videos, content related to SpongeBob in the coming year, so make sure to stay tuned with us. And to all of you out there, thank you so much for subscribing, liking, you know, commenting on these videos. I really appreciate it, even though I haven't really been active over this past year or two. So as of when I'm making this, the channel actually just reached 7,800 subscribers. Yeah, so I'm really thankful for that. Thank you so much for subscribing, and yeah, hopefully we can grow that to 10,000. I know it's kind of a stretch, but hopefully we can grow it to 10,000, all right, by the end of 2019. So let's get right to it. I'm gonna be doing a lot of SpongeBob content, hopefully that y'all will really like. Okay, so heads up first, I didn't really have too much time to put together this video, but anyway, we have it. So let's just take a look at SpongeBob in general for 2018. It's mostly gonna be me talking, but yeah, so in terms of episodes, all right, 2018 actually has seen quite a few segments. I'll call it segments. They can be 11 minutes, or of course specials are 22 minutes. And in 2018 we had 35 individual segments, and I think that's actually quite a few. I mean, of course, if you compare it to like 2015, that's quite a lot. So yeah, not really 2015, maybe consider 2014, I don't know. So yeah, we have had a lot of new SpongeBobs this year, and that means that I can do a short favorite episodes listing for you guys. Yay! Alright, so yeah, I actually have 6 different categories and 1 honorable mention. Alright, so this is first category, I would consider it the chair slapper. So that literally meant that I was laughing too much that I was literally slapping my chair. As weird as that may sound, but yeah, seriously. So, and that title has to go to Farmer Bob. Alright, so that is the first season 12 episode that has premiered so far. Of course, at the making of this video, there has only been one 11-minute segment from season 12, which is Farmer Bob. So Farmer Bob I thought was really funny, in terms of you know, just their random antics in the farm, and how they're certified idiots and all that. You know, we have my favorite part of the episode, of course, was Patrick's licenses. If you actually looked at the expressions on his face in the licenses, those are the fishing license, of course, driving license, the tractor license especially. I really like the tractor driving part. So I don't know about you guys, but I think many folks will have the tractor part of the episode as their favorite part of the episode, if they actually do like the episode. So I don't know, I mean, again, all these are my opinion only, so comment in the box below what you guys think. I'm really quite interested to know. And yeah, so that is the chair slapper category. It goes to Farmer Bob from season 12. Okay, so then now we have the second category, which is basically Utterly Genius. All right, I think Utterly Genius goes to an episode that I think had a lot of creative thought that went into it, and also utilized some very interesting themes. So that title will have to go to the episode Pet Nokia. All right, so personally, I haven't actually checked on what people's opinions of Pet Nokia are. It's just that two lines from the episode really just made me give it this title, so Utterly Genius. So firstly, somehow the writers of SpongeBob decided that Pinocchio was a great idea to implement into SpongeBob, and actually it is, because it's like one of those fairy tales where if you tell a lie, then the guy's nose will grow. And Patrick's literally tricking Plankton. Patrick's being tricked into thinking that Plankton is his conscience and he has to do whatever Plankton wants. And of course there were quite a few funny moments, of which my favorite was, gotta give Plankton a crab a patty, and then like Plankton's like playing the guitar with his long hair. And it's like, oh yeah. So yeah, I have no idea why they actually put those gags in there. I thought it was hilarious. And of course, to top off the really great idea of Pinocchio in SpongeBob. So I think it was very well executed, very good idea. I really enjoyed it. Alright, so that is Utterly Genius. Alright, and so now we have slightly different category. Aw, how nice. Okay, so aw, how nice. I know it's kind of a weird category, but it's basically an episode with really the ending of the episode had a really feel-good moment. Alright, so this episode, in my opinion, would be Appointment TV. So now if you guys actually watch that episode, it's basically how SpongeBob really wants to watch the last episode of Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Alright, okay, I mean, it's kind of lost, and they're gonna air it on, it's finally found, they're gonna air it, and SpongeBob ends up spending all his time helping other people instead of getting home. And by the time he gets home, his house gets destroyed, he doesn't get to watch his film, and he's just miserable. So his friends all put together a play to reenact that episode for him. And I thought that was really, really amazing. It's one of those simple episodes with a really simple plot, but it's really relatable, to real life. So I thought that was really, really cool. And yeah, it was a great episode. So yeah, definitely go check that episode out. Okay, so now fourth category, right? So this category is I'll call it really wow that's random. Okay, so they're in the really wow that's random category. That would have to be Sanitation Insanity. So Sanitation Insanity basically involves SpongeBob accidentally blowing up the trash bag because Mr. Krabs doesn't want to pay for additional trash bags, so he just makes them stuff as much garbage as possible in there. The bag blows up and trash just falls everywhere around Bikini Bottom, which is kind of a stretch because how does that even make any sense? But anyway, so their task is to clean up Bikini Bottom. Reminds you of Keep Bikini Bottom Beautiful, remember? And the climax of the story basically is SpongeBob and Squidward want to clear Patrick's trash can because that's the last remaining trash can that they have yet to clear in Bikini Bottom. But Patrick refuses because, quote, it's his stuff. So, the chaos kind of ensues, the fight breaks out between Patrick being his dumpster warrior, whatever, and Squidward's dumpster truck turning into sort of a transformer robot style thing. So I was just really the whole episode I was just like, what? Okay, that's really random. I was not expecting that, but that is random. So yeah, I gotta give it that, I guess. Yeah, so that was a really hilarious episode. Now, the fifth category, right? This is called Blast from the Past. Now, usually, although we're in the newer seasons with more references to the past episodes, of course, there are definitely gonna be episodes with more throwbacks than others. All right, and I think the main episode in this year's premieres, all right, that was in itself a throwback was Doodle Dimension. So Doodle Dimension basically involves SpongeBob and Patrick stupidly trying to open Sandy's portal. They do that and they end up in the world of Doodle Bob. It's like a Doodle Dimension. That's what the episode is called. I mean, it's named after. So they recreate Doodle Bob, and okay, not really recreate Doodle Bob, but basically Doodle Bob returns in this episode, and Doodle Bob really wants to erase SpongeBob and Patrick. So the episode is basically how they managed to escape by creating a Doodle Sandy who magically comes out of a portal to take them back home, which was really, I don't know, it was really cool, I guess. I mean, after being chased by Doodle Bob and all that. But yeah, so that would be my Blast from the Past episode, favorite Blast from the Past episode from this year's premieres. Alright, so the sixth and final main category, alright, is called Breath of Fresh Air. So this is basically an episode that I think the writers really did a good job in envisioning and executing a completely new idea, something that they really have not tried before. This episode is Karen's Virus. So I think some people don't actually like Karen's Virus. I mean, I can understand why, but I thought that the whole idea of SpongeBob being shrunk into like some microscopic organism, going into Karen's CPU and trying to get rid of the virus and all that ridiculous stuff going on in there. I thought that was really, really cool. The fact that they actually animated Karen's internals, okay? That sounds a little bit wrong, but I mean, yeah, it's like an entire world inside Karen. So I thought that was a really cool idea, that the environment was really, really cool. Being in a more 3D-like world compared to, of course, the underwater environment in 2D that we usually see. So that was really something that I thought was a really cool idea, and I think they did a pretty good job at executing it, although basically all the scenes with Plankton trying to chase Karen and not get her to hurt herself was a little bit like random, like going into the the hillbilly bar and all that. I mean, I had no idea why they put those things in, but anyways, yeah, you can't win them all, right? So yeah, so that's Karen's Virus. And then finally, this is not really one of the main categories, it's just an honorable mention, all right? Mustard Oh Mine. I thought that episode was kind of interesting, primarily because somehow there is a train line that brings folks to different mining areas under Bikini Bottom. I know it sounds a little weird, like my reasoning, but I actually like subway trains, and I mean, I thought that it was pretty cool, I guess. It's Squidward getting his head stuck in between the closing doors, and wow, that must have been painful. So yeah, just a random idea that they threw in there that I actually quite appreciated. And of course, at the end of the episode, well, the Krusty Krab turns into a mustard fountain. So yay for the Krusty Krab! Unlimited mustard. Alright, so those are my 7 favorite episodes of 2018. Overall, I think SpongeBob in 2018 went pretty far. But of course, there was a very big event related to SpongeBob, and that was the passing of SpongeBob's creator, Stephen Hillenburg. Alright, so he passed away in late November, in fact, November 26th. We only got the news on November 27th, and actually where I was, I got the news on November 28th. So, it was kind of a blow, but And it was quite surprising because it felt kind of sudden. But regardless of all that, I think Stephen Hillenburg's legacy really does live on in all the episodes that he has helped ideate, put into production, and of course the final product. All those episodes, alright, are something special. Some I don't really like, some I really like, but all of them ideas that were well thought out and maybe not so as executed, but well, he did a great job in general. All right, and I really am very appreciative to Stephen Hillenburg for creating the cartoon that has really shaped my life. Of course, if it wasn't for Stephen Hillenburg's idea, this channel wouldn't even be here. So this video again is in honor of Stephen Hillenburg, the creator of SpongeBob. I hope he rests in peace, and yeah, I really do want to thank him for creating SpongeBob, such an amazing cartoon that really did transform my life. Alright, and of course we also had a couple other things like SpongeBob Comics, which supposedly is going on an extended hiatus, but I really feel like it's not coming back. I don't know, I mean, I could be wrong, but it just doesn't feel like they're gonna be coming back from Bongo Comics, because I know with all the issues with Bongo Comics and all that, Simpsons ending, maybe SpongeBob Comics will be put into production by another publisher. That's possible, but then that would be kind of like a different series altogether. So I don't know about that. We'll see what the future holds in 2019. We'll see when SpongeBob Comics does come back. Yeah, but most likely won't be with Bongo Comics. We'll see. I could be wrong. I don't know. Yeah, so the SpongeBob musical also closed this year. The one playing on Broadway. I didn't get a chance to see it because I do not live anywhere near New York, and I did not go to the United States this year. So, yeah, I did want to see it, but I still got to appreciate the music album from last year. So that was really cool. Bikini Bottom Day, Super Sea Star Savior, The Best Day Ever, Remake. I really enjoyed all those songs, even Chop to the Top. So yeah, the SpongeBob musical was great. Hopefully I do get to check watch that musical when they go on tour in 2019. But yeah, so that is that. There are also quite a few new SpongeBob merchandise made available in 2018. Although I didn't really get many of them, I think the most significant was the Funko Pop, because Funko Pop is like some really popular collectible figure brand. I don't know why, but yeah, I mean, like, the eyes are kind of weird because they're just black, and they're not actual eyes. So I really feel like you could just put that eye there, but it's Funko Pop, so that's the design. Yeah, so overall I think SpongeBob in 2018 made a lot of strides and did pretty well. Did really well, in fact. I'm really trying to think off the top of my head what was the best, or like anything significant that I'm missing out. But yeah, because like apps wise, they didn't really do much. I mean, SpongeBob Moves Inc. got a couple of bug fixes and all that. Yeah, mostly it was about the TV show itself. So, and of course Stephen Hillenburg. So yeah, I don't know what SpongeBob, what you feel about SpongeBob in 2018 is. I'm actually quite curious. So comment box below. I would love to read your comments and of course reply to them. So yeah, thank you guys for supporting us in 2018 and all the years before. And let's look forward to 2019, which is gonna be epic. And of course, at the end of the year, our 9th anniversary celebrations. Alright, so thank you guys for a great 2018. Make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, comment, etc. And keep it right here on Ultimate SpongeBob 101. And yeah, Happy New Year, folks. So yeah, see you guys in the next year, or next year, which is really just tomorrow, but I don't think I'll be doing a video tomorrow. So Yeah, but we're gonna be doing a lot of videos this year. Hopefully at least one video a week, alright? So make sure to stay tuned for plenty of SpongeBob videos here. And of course, if you're interested in things like aviation or Pokemon or something else, do check out our other stuff channel for those. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye!